As you can see, I travel with the upper set. I leave the lower set at home in a glass of water. Well, we had a good time down there, didn't we?
Yeah.
As you can tell, I love to talk about the mountains and the things we do up there and how we do them. And for instance, we love funerals. From the mountains, we do things different in the mountains. I'm from where a funeral is a funeral and reincarnation comes in a can. Well, we also like to, nevertheless, we like to gossip about funerals, like how they died, who died, how the body looks, and all that good stuff. So I was starting out recently, I attended the funeral of a fellow named Woody Johnson. Now, poor old Woody Johnson, he drowned in a large vat of varnish down at the textile plant. Well, they had this funeral, but everybody's always asking, say, how's the funeral? How they look and all that. Well, he had a good funeral. All the people at the funeral complimented his widow, Sally Joe, on how slick his hair looked. But they were also especially happy about his beautiful finish. Woody's brother, Enos, he worked down at the textile plant too. He did a good job on varnishing the coffin out of the same barrel. The color matched Woody in a classy way. It had something to do with the varnish and rigor mortis mix or something like that. I think he's going to get a patent on it. Well, across town I went over and I had to visit Lou LeMay Ledford's funeral. Had to go over and spend some time with that family. And of course they always ask, well, how'd the funeral go? How'd they look? How'd they do? Did they do a good job on them? And I said, well, she looks so good. And they said, she looks so good. She is dead, I said, yeah, but she looks better than the last time I saw her. Well, poor old Daisy Swackhammer, she passed recently. Yeah, well, she had a good life. She lived to be 118 years old, for goodness sakes. And here, tell it, she smoked cigarettes and drank liquor every day for 90 years. Well, must have had something to it. Finally, you know what I'm saying, the liquor finally killed her. Yep. Poor old Cooter Brown was hauling a load of moonshine and got running a little too fast and hit her with his truck. Did you hear about poor old Pauline Hornbuckle? She was Waldrop, she just got married. Anyway, she's down over at the Kerfuffle and Rumpus Funeral Home, just down there in the back room, just dead, just laying there. And her family, the thing about it is, she just let her dead. Her family was thinking about having her cremated, but they haven't decided yet. Well, as for now, they put her on the back burner. Well, we had a good time down there, didn't we? The preacher always comes in to the funeral. You know how the preacher, he said he wants to tell the family something, make the family feel better by saying something good about the crooked old codger who died. He's sort of like, he's in a better place, and we're in the funeral, and we're looking at each other, we're thinking, the hell you say? It's hot in here. Poor old Dick Cheney, I think he's melting away. It's not the Dick Cheney, he's still alive. Sometime or another, crooked old codger, somebody's going to say something good about him. Ain't gossiping fun? It really is. And it doesn't cost anything. It does not. Hey, whether you're at home or you're at a store, or you're at a reunion, you're at a wedding, you're at a funeral, or at church, thou shalt gossip. I read it in a book and it flows right out of the heart. A lot of the stuff I say here tonight ain't worth repeating, but give it time. Well, I always like to talk about how much they paid at the funeral, how much they paid. And well, I was thinking, well, Sally Joe, she paid too much for it. I heard she paid a bunch of money for that coffin. It wasn't even varnished yet. I said, show somebody. I said, they pay, but see, poor old Woody, he's dead, and it don't matter to him. He's dead. The last thing he needs is a coffin. He who laughs last might be slow to catching on. The last thing he needs is a coffin. Let me tell you one more because I got time. Talking about, we had this lady, and I was going to work in about time. We had this lady called Frances. Well, she always hung around the casket, and she'd either hung around the graveside or casket, and she'd fake a faint, you know. And we call her, I can't remember whether we call her fake Frances faint, fake Frances the fainter, or fainting Frances the faker. One of the two. Anyway, she's up. She's always a fainting, you know. She fell in the hole one time. But anyway, back here, so she, you can tell when she's fixing to faint because she holds her dress on the way down. So we know she's faking. One time she fell down and hit her head on the corner of the casket. She was bleeding like a stuck pig. We thought we was going to have to bury her. Had a good time down there, didn't we? Yeah. Y'all have a good night.